Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today I kind of rearranged the shop a little bit, and if you remember last time, we're building that Cummins adapter to the SM465. I got the cart finished and I sandblasted it, and I hit it with some 7018 over the 6010 after it was sandblasted. I got some wheels on it, and I'm just getting the rotary table on the mill for the first time. I wanted to try it out and see what kind of nuisance it was going to be. I oiled this up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but I lubed it up, and I was able to get a bar, slide it over onto the mill, and now I got to get it bolted down to the table and center it up. And you could see our piece of aluminum on there, and then we'll get the table centered. We will put the aluminum on there, give that one last check, clamp everything down, and then we can get moving on that. It's taken me about half a day to get everything this far. I had to empty the shop out a little bit, pull some vehicles out, get the cart in with the table on it, and the cart is just about ready to come out now. It's loose from the table. So we'll get that out, and I will bring you along for different phases of getting this thing set up, and we will continue on with the Cummins 4BT to SM465 adapter. So hang in there, more coming. Okay guys, I got the table on and bolted down, so it's in the position it wants to be in. It won't move, and I'm just checking the oil level, being it's a new machine. I think they might have drained the oil out. This is real low here, and since this is a power unit and we got some gears going around in there, I want to make sure we top everything off. So I'm just filling up a couple of the oil ports, and then we'll be ready to test fire it and make sure it's spinning good. I know it works, I just haven't really run it because I know we're low on oil. So I'm going to fill it and be right back with you. Just getting close now. Okay, we can give it its first try now. I feel good. I got everything lubed up. I got all the oil cups full, and I think this is good enough to run now. So I'm going to flip it on. We have forward and reverse, and we have a way to dial it down real slow. It's just barely creeping, and then we can go all the way to fast, and it's moving quite a bit. So oil is circulating. It's nice and quiet. I feel good about centering it up now and putting a piece of aluminum on it. So now that we know that it works good and we have a full range of motion, we could keep moving forward and getting this adapter made. Okay guys, the machine was loud, but we're just trying to get the rotary table directly in line with our quill there. And I just got my indicator in there, and we just spin it and move the table back and forth, side to side, until we get a zero reading. So I fussed with it a little bit. I have the table exactly where I want it. Next thing we're going to do is get the piece of aluminum on there and get that centered up on the table, get it clamped down, and it's a process, but you got to get everything right at this particular point so that you can put your aluminum on there, know that everything is true, and you won't make a mess of it. And we'll trim the aluminum just perfect in here once we get it centered up and clamped down. So hang in there. There's a lot to do before we start cutting. Okay, here we are with the aluminum all set up on the rotary table. Had to do some creative clamping here. We're going to work this. We're going to work this quadrant here. Then we're going to move a clamp and go around and keep moving clamps. We're going to take out, we're going to come in 1.5 inches, and we're going to come down 2.5 inches. So we're going to leave 1 inch on the bottom. That's for our bolts, and we'll be in 1.5 inches. So there's a lot of milling to do. I got this aluminum set up. I put a slug in the hole. Because we know our table's good. And then I just come down with the quill. And it falls perfectly in there. So we know that's going to work out. We know now this plate is concentric with our table. So the only thing I need to do is turn it on, make sure none of my clamps or anything hit the, or real close up to the mill here. I'm just going to run it around one time, make sure it doesn't hit, and our setup will be complete. So let's just make sure we don't hit anything. Turn that guy on. Everything is looking good. I think we're going to get all the way around there. Speed things up. Okay, we're not hitting anything. Now we can pull the drill chuck out of there, get lined up with a tool, offset our piece of aluminum here, and we'll get a heavy-duty cutter in there. And I didn't realize it was getting so late, but I'm going to quit this one here. It took quite a bit to get this set up. Just getting it on its cart and getting it on the table was a pretty big challenge, but now that the cart's made, it shouldn't be too much trouble. So I thought I'd get to some milling today, but it just doesn't look like that. It's set up. I'm not going to move anything. Next time I come in here, I'll be able to start milling, and I'll probably take a couple days off. I'd like to wish everybody happy holiday. Enjoy it with your family or your friends, and as always, thanks for watching, and catch you next time, and we will be milling this adapter. Okay, I'll catch you next time. Thanks again for watching.